These deluxe packages are so big that they don't even fully fit in frame on my camera. Like, I have to do this, and you can't even see the artwork in full. That's how large these things are. It's crazy, and it's got some weight to it. Like, look at all this plastic they're using. It's a massive blister. You can fit some large characters in there. I was recently talking with a friend about like the Salt Flats diesel truck from Cars on the Road, and I was like, this could totally fit in the new deluxe blisters. That's how big they are. Um, but yeah, welcome back, guys, to another video by Drunk for Screen 34. Today we're taking a look at Marco the Jet. I am excited for this release, or this re-release, I should say, because this isn't new. This came out in 2008. I think that was the first release, and then it was available again in I think 2010. But that's it. It has not been available for 12 years until this year. Mattel went into the vault and said, what deluxe can we re-release that would excite people? And they landed on Marco. And I'm glad they did because it's just such a cool release. When you think of the Cars movies, you obviously think of the car characters. But there are a few flying characters that appear, and I feel like those tend to get forgotten and overlooked extremely easily. And especially a character like Marco, who hasn't even been available for a long, long time. So yeah, I'm excited. He's in 2022 Deluxe Case. Oh, I want to say R? I don't remember what letter it is. There's only, I think, like 3 deluxe cases this year. None of them have new releases, by the way. They're all re-releases this year for some reason, despite, Cars on the Road existing and having like 4,000 deluxe potential releases. That's okay, that's an exaggeration, but there's a lot they could do for deluxes. Now, as for where to get these, if you are in Canada, you can get these at Toys R Us, and I think some Walmarts are still carrying deluxes. However, if you are in the United States, it's a lot harder for you guys to get deluxes. I think they only show up at like very specific grocery stores and Amazon. So, yeah, I don't know why deluxes are so hard to come by in America now. I don't know what Mattel's logic is there, but hey, it's true. Now, one thing that irritates me is that the background they use is the Radiator Springs one. This makes no sense. It would actually make more sense for it to have the racing background, because Marco appears at the LA Speedway flying over with the other one, Stubop. I think it's Stubop the Jet's the other one. They fly over the LA Speedway, and it's like a really cool overhead shot. But they gave all of the deluxes this year the Radiator Springs background, and it makes no sense. However, at least he has a cool artwork that you can like barely see. Okay, you can kind of see it like that. It's very nice. Of course, we got the 2022 Deluxe logo on the back, as seen in Cars 2, which is wrong. He is actually in Cars 1, as I mentioned. So there's Marco himself and Barney Stormman, another flying character that hasn't been re-released since 2010. They brought out of the vault, and I'm really glad they're doing that with the flying characters, because these blisters are so big. Like, you can absolutely put like the flying characters in here and not have space be an issue. But in any case, I am going to open Marco up. It's so big I have to open it fully off camera, because if I try and put it in front of the camera, I'll probably just end up knocking it over, which I have had happen in a video once, but I had to edit it out. Trying to save the card. Not going so well so far. Alright, that's not so bad, I guess. We can do this, though, now that the card's off. Here we go. Marco. I kind of saw that coming as I started lifting, but I just kind of went with it anyway, which was a mistake. But yeah, like, look at this. Look at this just giant plastic tub. Like, you could use this as a container for something. That's how large it is. But here he is, and whoa, this is heavy. This is like pure metal. Wow, I am impressed. Like, that is, like, heavy. Wow. It is really weird because you get stuff like Barney Stormman, at least the China version. That one's not all metal, I don't think. And even if it is, I don't remember, but it's not this heavy. This is impressive. But yeah, he is a completely unique model compared to anything else that I have in my collection because I don't have Stubop the Jet, so I can't compare him to that. But he is, of course, a fighter jet. He doesn't really have an expression, or a mouth, oddly. Is, yeah, that's weird. Is this, hang on, let me see. Is this little hole here supposed to be his mouth? Why is it on the side, if that's true? That's odd. But yeah, his eyes are like completely concealed by his goggles, and they of course are white, and it's got these like black streaks coming off from the top of the visor. And then on the side, we've got some whiter bits on the bottom of his wings, and the rest of him is all gray. He's got this little star badge on there. Very, very cool. He's got these little notches here. I think these are supposed to be like the adjustable like flaps, I think. It's been a while since I've really watched anything related to planes. I don't really remember. He's got this 510 up there. That must be his number. Or, oh yeah, it's because it's up here again. So we got P1 and then 510 again. I don't know what the P1 is for. Maybe it's like plane number 1 in like the formation. And it says P1 510 again up here. And we've got, these are his back wings. Oh, it's so bad. I really need to start researching certain elements of cars and now planes before I go to record videos. Because there have been so many videos lately where I'll just be like, this might be this thing, but it might not be this thing. And, I'm recording all these videos super early in the morning, so I'm just like running off of sleep. Like I just woke up and I'm still like waking up. But yeah, he's got a really unique like back shape here. It's like it curves inward. It kind of looks like a shark fin almost. It's interesting. On the base here, we've got these like cylindrical, almost like tube things. I don't know what these are for. Oh, these hide like, duh, that was stupid of me. These are like hide the like engine propeller stuff in there. Here he has missiles. That's interesting. Didn't think he'd have those. He's got 3 missiles there and 3 missiles there. I guess he is a fighter jet. That would make sense. And, oh, it's got his name over there. It says Marco. And then he's got this little pattern here. What does it say? Oh, so it's like a line in a triangle, and then that star badge thing that was on the wing is there too. Made in the 17th week of 2022. And yeah, in terms of how he rolls, he kind of just doesn't because he doesn't have wheels. He still moves easily. You can kind of just pull him along, but he's definitely intended to be like a stationary item, or you can like hang him up, give him a pose, have him flying like this. Oh, and it says Marco on this side too. How did I miss that? Wow. And there's like a little triangle there pointing to like the earmuffs. That's interesting. But yeah, you can like hang him up. That'd be cool. I hope next year they release the other plane. I'm pretty sure it is Stubop. I think that was what the two of them were called. But yeah, he's all metal. Like, he's hefty. Like, I'm putting that in my hand. That is like a solid chunk of metal. Um, which is interesting. Okay, well, it can't all be metal. I don't think the missiles are metal, but like, he is like an excessive amount of metal. It's impressive. I'm just kind of blown away. I love that a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Marco. I don't really have anything else to say. He's got like paneling on the middle there, but yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on Marco? Do you think Mattel should like branch out and do some more flight-based releases? They've got that like Air Mater short with tons of flying items that they could do. They could even bring back plane stuff if they wanted. I don't really think they need to, but they could. They absolutely could. So, yeah, let me know in the comments what your guys' thoughts on him are, and yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.